So in the last decade or so, the Philadelphia area has seen massive growth, but specifically in the last 12 to 24 months. For the people who are relocating into the city, it could be a little easier to figure out which areas you're looking for. But what many people have the issue with is learning about places outside of the city, which is what we're going to be going over today. We're going to look at the best suburbs outside of the city of Philadelphia. So I'm getting today's data from niche.com. I will link below. Specifically, stick around to the end and we'll go over the median price point for a home in each of the areas that we cover. Let's get started. So starting out with ARDMORE. ARDMORE is right outside of the city. According to niche.com, it is an A+ overall and A+ for public schools. Some of the best features that residents have mentioned that they like about ARDMORE: the close proximity to Marion Golf Club, Haverford College, and great local shopping and dining, specifically at Suburban Square. Depending on traffic, ARDMORE is about 25 to 40 minutes to get to Center City, Philadelphia. So next up is BRYN, which is actually just a stone's throw away from ARDMORE. According to niche.com, BRYN has an overall rating of A+ and also an A+ rating for public schools. Some great reasons on why BRYN residents love the town so much. It's very close to Villanova University, Rosemont University, a lot of great restaurants, coffee shops, cafes, and specifically the very famous Ashbridge Park. And depending on traffic, BRYN is anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes to get to Center City. Next up, we have Media. Also, according to niche.com, is rated an A+ overall and A+ school districts. Some great things about Media is its close proximity to Springfield Mall, Swarthmore College, fairly close to the Philadelphia airport. Downtown Media is developing very quickly as well. And one of the most popular things in downtown Media is the dining under the stars. But don't think that Media is all shops and restaurants and hustle and bustle. It also has its fair amount of hiking trails and parks as well. So Media specifically has direct train access from Media right into Center City, Philadelphia. Driving from Media to Center City, depending on traffic and time of day, is anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes. Next up, we have Doylestown, Pennsylvania, which is a little further out than the ones that we've already spoken about. Doylestown, according to niche.com, has an A overall rating and an A+ public school rating. Doylestown is another one that's extremely sought out due to what they call the center of town, which is lined with local mom and pop shops, dog parks, and tons of restaurants. Doylestown also has plenty of yearly community events. Doylestown is anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour to Center City, Philadelphia, depending on traffic and time of day, but Doylestown also has direct train access as well. Before we jump to our next one, just want to let you know that again, I'm getting this data from niche.com and this is in no specific order. All right, next up we have New Hope. Niche.com gives New Hope an overall rating of an A and an A+ for school districts. New Hope is very well known for what is called Peddler's Village, which has shops, restaurants, and during the holidays they have holiday events as well. New Hope is also very well known for being extremely close to the Delaware River, which essentially runs right through New Hope. The Delaware River is extremely popular for boating, fishing, hiking, or just enjoying the tree-lined river, and New Hope is actually just a short drive right across the bridge to Lambertville, Jersey, so it's somewhat close to New York City as well. New Hope, depending on traffic, can be anywhere from 55 to an hour and a half to Center City, Philadelphia. Next up we have Conshohocken, also known as Conchi, which is very well known as a foodie town. So if you enjoy trying different foods and restaurants, so if you're into that, you can certainly check it out. Conchi is full of brand new restaurants, pubs, shops, cafes, mostly on their main street, Fayette Street. Residents say that what they love most about Conchi is it has the hustle bustle of a major city, but also the peace and quiet of a large suburb. Conchi is also fairly close to the Schuylkill River, plenty of parks, and recently tons of new commercial and new construction homes as well. Conshohocken is only about 30 Hanchi is also only about 30 to 45 minutes from Center City. All right, so now real quick, we'll just go over the median price point for each of the areas that we went over, starting with the lowest average price point going all the way up to the highest. First off is Hanchi or CONSHOHOCKEN, $387,000. Next is ARDMORE. Average price point for ARDMORE is $434,000. Next is Media. Average price point is $471,000. After Media comes Doylestown. Average price point in Doylestown is $489,500. That $500 really matters. After Doylestown comes New Hope. The average price point in New Hope is $635,000. And to top off the list, BRYN MAWR. Average price point in BRYN MAWR is $816,000.